So last time I went camping with just my son, we got a call one morning telling us that we should probably get home. Just had a huge storm blow through. We had no power. And when I got home, it was probably the most destruction I've ever seen. So many trees snapped off. It was just devastating to see that much damage. Well, sure enough, we were camping again this last weekend. Did not get a phone call. Storm did blow through. Few things did snap and fall. That's only one up front on the main property, but the next morning after I got home, I actually went and mowed the trails. And there's a few pretty good sized branches down inside there too that I had to go and kind of mow around and divert in another location. So we're gonna get the tractor out today. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can, it's kind of hung up there. There's another one kind of up there too. We're gonna see if we can pull those down, get them dragged off to the side. Might have to bust the chainsaw out, do a little chainsaw work to maybe make them into some more manageable pieces. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Let that thing warm up for a second, and I think what I'm gonna have to do, this is actually really long. It's still leaning up against the tree up over there. I don't really have access to it here. I'm gonna have to come around the barn and probably try to grab it from this side and pull it back down around, just so I can avoid this whole thing dropping on top of these shelves and all my stuff I have here. So I'm thinking I can kind of come in, hopefully with the grab pole, reach up somewhat high enough, snag that. And then we got, I don't know, there's a lot of mess going on. So we're gonna have to see how this all comes down. Sure how this is going to work. I have a feeling it's still going to just drop. Wow, that came down way worse than I thought. It's so intertwined. There's just branches that were laying on top of branches. I'm gonna have to just take pieces of this at a time. Just kind of pull it out of there. I think if I come in from this side, I can grab that big one. I think it's all loose. Maybe pull it straight back. Now I could probably pick it up from this side, centered. There it finally went. trying not to move this thing without ripping down that whole shelf. So I think what I need to do, this branch is actually still attached. It started to kind of like tear off, but there's a limb that goes on the back side of that shelf. I think I'm gonna get the chainsaw, cut that off, and then it should relieve everything from on that side, and I should be able to just pull this whole thing this way and probably rip it right off the tree, because it's just hanging on there. You can see the rip in it already. All right, actually it's quite a bit of trimming that I did, cleared the shelf, and now we just have, you can really see the rip in it now, and the end is just dangling right here. So I'm thinking I can come in here, grab it with the grapple, maybe pull it out, and then pull it down, and get this thing out of here. I just hit 100 hours on my tractor. Let's see here. Not a good angle. I have my snow blade kind of in the way right here. I think if this was out of the way, I could reach in there a little bit better. Let's see if I can just carry it out of here. Oh. Actually, I might be able to just move it over here. There we go. So all I got left now is pretty much that brush pile. I think we're pretty much good to go here. I'm not sure how I want to tackle this one. It might have a couple trips in it. Might come from the top down. Just about got the entire pile that first grab. All right, now to the ravine we go. I'll grab my chainsaw just in case. I don't think we're gonna need it. Down there, obviously, I don't need to worry about shelving and all that other kind of stuff. So I feel like we'll be good. So I see the first one right over there. Right, it's kind of hard to see, but it's on the other side there. But we have one on the farther end I think we'll take care of first. Then we can work our way back. It is way thicker in here since the last time I was back here with the tractor. A little tight. Yesterday when we were mowing also, I had two kids with me. They're sitting on me, or on the mower deck. And a fawn was right behind that log, jumped and ran up the hill. So that was pretty cool to see, and to have the kids see that too. There it is. Looks like it might be 2 branches. And there is my habitat pile. So all I got to do is drag it from there backwards to this trail, probably pull back, grab it, show it up in there. This will be a nice easy one. Funny thing is, this is the exact same spot that I was at the last time I brought my tractor out here to move some tree limbs that were down. This was the location that I've never actually been to with the tractor till then. And of course, more fall down. Need to reposition. I got wedged between the branches in this tree back here. they're a little too long to just shove up in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop it right here. So I pulled it out that far. I can take that, move it up there, then I should be able to just grab the rest up there. So a couple small cuts with the chainsaw, it'll be good. This will be grapple number 2. There we go. If you want to get in, grab that one. I feel like we're working our way from the hardest tree and branch removal now down to the easiest. This one should be pretty cake. I believe it's pretty small. It's right around this bend. And then our first big habitat pile is just right there. And I think I have a trail, if I remember correctly, cutting across there. Should be easy. So it's nothing huge. I got kind of a straight shot through there, so I think I'm gonna try to pull from one end. Get a better grip on it. There we go. Now I have control. See if I can turn this thing around a little bit. All right, what I was able to do is laid it right here at the big end, facing this direction. Now, I'm gonna come in and grapple that in, and I should be able to just drag it straight back, right down that trail, and it's gonna hook up right to that habitat pile. If I can get a hold of it. That worked out pretty darn slick. Threaded that tree right through this row of trees, right down the trail to the pile. And now we got a clear trail heading back out of the woods. Calling it good for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time. Later.